Hey everybody, it's Ad the Red, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Sunrider First Arrival. When we last left off, we had just defeated the pirate nest, and we're reveling in our victory. For what it's worth, I suppose. I'm not sure how long this is gonna last, honestly. Anyway, yeah. Of course we do, Ava, this is only the beginning of our story. Don't let your guard down, we have a lot of work ahead of us. We still have a lot of work ahead of us. Now, a part of me just says to kind of keep in character and go with the more serious tone here, but at the same time, we did just score a nice little win there, and I don't know, maybe some congratulations are in order. You know, I think I'm gonna lighten up a little bit for once. Of course we do, Ava, this is only the beginning of our story. I look forward to seeing how it'll continue. So do I, hopefully for the better. The girdles should be in the hangar. You should go and celebrate with them. What about you? Apparently not important. Anything on deck? No. Deck 2. Yeah, hey. Ooh, ah, ha, 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 ha. We did it, Captain, we did it. That pirate nest is history. As promised, I'll be glad to join you aboard the Sunrider. If you've got a war against Pact, then sign me up. Glad to hear it. Okay, good to hear that. Pact's empire is still getting stronger with each day. We'll need all the help we can get if we're going to stop them. Understood, Captain. Asaga Okra and at your service. What do you think will happen to the pirates? Without their pirates' nest, their activities in this sector are practically finished. But I don't think we've seen the last of them yet, considering, as I've said before, that cassette is on the main menu and everything, and the title. Yeah, I kind of had that same feeling. They've probably retreated deeper into uncolonized space to recoup and rebuild their fleet. Then they'll probably come back for revenge. Yeah, that's about what I was expecting. Sounds like we've made some enemies today. Oh, it sounds like that, does it? Don't worry about a thing. I'm sure we'll be able to take care of them if they ever decide to come back. Hopefully. What's going to happen with Shigara? Oh, you should talk to her about that. I think she wanted to speak to you anyways. Alright. Let's move on. We need to assign you a room on the Sunrider. I'm looking forward to a bed. It gets so uncomfortable sleeping on the blackjack sometimes. Ava can help you get moved in. Oh, by the way, I think Shigara wanted to talk to you. Yeah, you just said that, but I suppose, you know, just in case someone didn't want to take all the other speech options, you should go speak to her. Already planning on it. Thank you, though. And there she is. Captain, I'm back. Welcome back, Shigara. You did good out there. Really? I wonder. What are your plans now? Well, I guess with the Sangha gone, it's going to get more lonely. And business hasn't been so good at the bakery either. Yeah, you in the bakery. You should join us in the Sunrider too. We could use an extra pilot like you. Really? Is that allowed? Considering that the chain of command is now in rubble, and this is my ship, I would say my word is law, and therefore yes. Of course it is. I'm the captain. Yeah, pretty much. Well, I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? In that case, I'll be in your care from now on, Captain. Welcome to the Sunrider, Shigara. I've got to go now. You can speak to Ava if you have any problems with moving in. Understood, Captain. I look forward to working with you. Same here. Oh. Okay, then. Interesting little transition. Right. Begin Captain's log. It's been I'm sorry, what? It's been 2 weeks. I hate typos. It's been 2 weeks since we took down cassette space in the asteroids. Since then, we've been chased down by minor criminals and undertaking hit and run attacks on Pact supply lines. That time, it was entirely my fault. Despite our efforts, Pact's invasion of the neutral rim has continued unabated. 6 more governments have voluntarily joined Pact, and 2 more have been conquered. Pact's war machine has been indiscriminate, slaughtering both civilians and combatants alike. Those fiends, those scoundrels. Oh. In the mere months since Sarah, millions more innocents have been murdered. Unless something is done, the day when Pact rules the entire neutral rim appears to be fast approaching. Who is it? Come in. I clicked. There we go. Captain, we've just received an encrypted transmission. Oh, glorious. God damn. Stop it! I should probably try to find a way to turn that off. I'm just too lazy to bother. Transmission, where from? It's from the Solar Alliance. Admiral Harold Gray is interested in speaking with you. Oh, I see. Word of our exploits has gotten around. Eesh. An audience of the Admiral, huh? I didn't realize we were so important already. Or the main characters. We kind of have to be. It's like a law. I've added the Admiral's line to your FTL transponder. You can patch him through now. Alright, let's see what the Admiral wants with us. Oh. Okay. Greetings, Captain of the Sunrider. I am Admiral Gray of the Alliance Space Force. This is Captain Kato Shield of the Sarah Space Force. This is my first officer, Ava Casintia. What would the Admiral of the Solar Alliance want with us? You must have my condolences for the loss of your great planet. It pains me to hear that another neutral world has fallen into Pact's war machine. Yes, you're very good at the rhetoric, and okay, just get on with it. Pact must be stopped at all costs, Admiral. I'm certain of this. Oh, master of the goddamned obvious. I understand you've been operating as a freelancer since your government's fall. I've got a certain proposal that you might be interested in. I'm sure you do. You've got my attention? Another interested client. Being a mercenary armed with an assault carrier sure helps business. Yeah! Our diplomats have been sent on a mission to the neutral world of Versta to convince its people to join the Alliance for quite some time. Unfortunately, it does not seem like the mission was successful, and a Pact invasion fleet is rapidly approaching the world. I need you to go in there and get our men out before the Pact fleet finds them and kills them. Of course, I will see to it that you and your crew are rewarded for your efforts. These are all very interesting. Yeah, why do you need us? Surely the Alliance has some other ships up to the task. Unfortunately, because of the breakdown in talks, our military vessels are forbidden to enter Versta space. It is too dangerous getting the diplomats out without an armed escort, so we've had no choice but to resort to an unaligned vessel like the Sunrider. Ah, I see. Because then you have the plausible deniability in your side of the ring, right? Are the diplomats high-ranking officials? Why do you need them protected so much? Not per se, but an execution of our diplomats by Pact will be viewed by my government as an act of war, and the Alliance will have no choice but to declare a war on Pact. I have been ordered by President Alaith himself that an intergalactic war with Pact over a minor neutral rim would be an unacceptable outcome. Heh! My speaking abilities are slowly degrading as time goes by. A devastating war between Pact and the Alliance would cost the lives of billions. The Alliance should wait for a better moment to fight Pact. Yeah, that'd be a sound course of action. A matter for politicians to decide, unfortunately. The President has ordered that we prevent an intergalactic war, so those are your directives. You have a deal, Admiral. Any mission against Pact is good in my book. Good. My staff have already mailed your first officer with the details. You have your orders, Sunrider. I expect results. Admiral Gray out. A mission from the Alliance. Can't say I was expecting that. Yeah, same here. Times like this, almost everyone wants a hired gun, especially if you happen to have a very big gun. At this rate, we might see a new golden age of privateering. We might want to swap out your uniform with something more eye-catching then. Do you have a pirate commander design yet? No. I like how blunt you are about that. Yeah, what's the whole situation like then? What do you want to know? More about the Alliance, I'm curious. The Solar Alliance is the current powerhouse of the galaxy. It's actually a military, economic, and research alliance between the planet of Solaris and numerous other worlds. It doesn't sound like everyone wants to join the Alliance, though. Some planets simply wish to be left alone. The planets that make up the neutral rim are too far from Solaris to, and have so far avoided joining the Alliance. Sarah was one of those planets. Still, isn't the Alliance a democracy? What's so bad about it? A space democracy is a difficult thing to maintain. A single politician might need to represent over 1 billion citizens. Yeah, unintentional tyranny. You spread too large. You want to focus on certain... whatever. Recently, political deadlock has characterized the alliance. The United Universalist Party and the Solar Congress wishes to take the warpath against Pact. Meanwhile, the Progress Party wishes a negotiated settlement. Neither party has managed to get anything done because of their irreconcilable differences. President Elithe has avoided a war with Pact at all costs. Even though Pact continues to swallow up most of the neutral rim, the Alliance has done nothing about it. Because wars are costly. As much as the characters should know this, I want to know more. Pact, short for the People's Alliance for Common Treatment, okay, that's the whole name, was originally an independence movement which started at New Eden against the New Empire. New Eden was a paradise planet which was rich in valuable resources. However, the rulers of the New Empire hoarded the planet's riches for themselves, while the masses lived in poverty. Eventually, the division in wealth reached a critical point, and the people of New Eden declared a revolution against their own rulers. If they're an independence movement, then why are they trying to take over the galaxy now? The independence movement went horribly wrong shortly after Pact overthrew the Empire. Extreme nationalism and paranoia set in. That's what a lot of really idealistic revolutions eventually turn into. Horrid tyrannies that basically crush everyone they touch under their heel. A lot of real-world equivalents there. So then what happened? A mysterious figure known as Vinichar Arcadius took power. Much about him is shrouded in mystery. He appears behind a mask at all times and speaks only through a computer. During the War of Independence, he was a heroic figure who freed his people, but after he took power, he became a different man. Arcadius wielded the nationalism and paranoia of his people and led them on a warpath, beginning Pact's rapid expansion. You can see that today as Pact conquers every planet in the neutral rim one by one. Nobody really knows when they're going to stop. The Pact and the Alliance aren't at war yet. No, but do go on. No, but I wouldn't bet on that lasting. War between the two powers is all but inevitable, I would say. What makes you say that? Lots of things, I'm assuming. It's not hard to understand. So far, Pact has only been hitting neutral rim planets that are far away from Solaris. Eventually, though, the entire neutral rim is going to belong to Pact. And then who's Pact going to attack next? Right, I see your point. Thanks for the history lesson, that's all I needed to know. It doesn't sound like the Admiral's a fan of his own government. Military leaders... well, that's a contentious bit there, I suppose. I get the same feeling as well. So far, the President of the Alliance has avoided a war with Pact at all costs, but my sense is that the military establishment inside the Alliance is already gearing up for a war. Well, you want to be preemptive, just in case. Better to be prepared than just get blindsided by the enemy and have nothing ready at all. That makes sense. Pact intends to take over the galaxy one way or another. It's only a matter of time until the Alliance will be forced into the fight. Well, we know our next stop. Let's get underway to Versta. Ugh. Understood, Captain. Alright, anything else? No. We should have some money. 2,000. Yes, okay. 200 more HP. Now, warheads would be nice. Only carry 2. This is the shield upgrade. I'm not sure if I should go ahead and spend my money or if I should save it up. And I believe R&D was not currently available, right? Oh, wait, no. There's just a different button for it now.
Welcome to Research and Development.
Okay, straight in. You know what? While I take a look at this, I think I'm going to call that for an episode. I'll see you later after I'm busy faffing about with all this excess stuff.